What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to US-4567. I intended to do an activation yesterday at Oakley Corner State Forest. I had my KX2 all packed up, knee board, the whole nine. I was going to hike way out in the woods and do an activation, and I got up and checked propagation, and even on 100 watts I was barely hitting the RBN. You know, my signal to noise ratio reports were horrendous. I had maybe 2 spots, you know, maybe between 6 and 10 dB. It was pretty bad. Today the conditions are better, and I'm not running the KX2. I'm not running QRP today. I figured I'd run 100 watts today. I don't have a ton of time. I have an eye appointment in about an hour and a half, so I want to get this activation in and done as quickly as I can. So as you saw, we're running the 891 today. Again, we're running the same antenna I've been running. This is the easiest thing to set up and get rolling on the air fast here. I don't like to throw things in the trees at some of these parks. This one, I don't know if they'd care or not. I still don't want to really make a mess here. So a vertical's nice because I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to move this counterpoise a little bit so it's not in the line of where everybody's going to be walking if they come here. So like I said, we're going to run 100 watts, and I'd like to get this one in and done pretty quickly. It is pretty early still. It is, I don't know, 7:35-ish. So but like I said, band conditions are in pretty good shape, so we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping I can get this in and done pretty quickly. I'll probably only do someplace between 10 and 15 contacts. Well, it depends. I mean, if I've got big pileups or something, I might run for a little longer, but it's not going to be a huge, long activation. So let me get you guys situated so you can see me. All right, I'm on 7.069. I did schedule this, so this should go live. Let me oops. All right, so I called QRL several times. I think we should be good. All right. Let's see what happens. Just hit the RBN. Let's see what my RBN spots look like. Not amazing. Actually pretty horrendous. Well, we'll see. Dave. Yep. He faded, holy cow. There it is. He's up to a 579 himself. What? That's Jim. Should be Tennessee? Oh, Kentucky, man, I'm sorry. I lied. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for getting the log, man. Maybe Georgia. Eric? He's up to a 5.7 now also. I already worked every 5 day. I got wind link on top of me. I keep sending 72 by accident. All right, I got wind link on top of me. That's obnoxious. Let's see. Well, that was fun right until I got wind link on top of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. Of course, I had a QSY, so that's gonna throw everything off because it's going to change my spot. Getting out pretty good. I mean, I'm getting out okay. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you'll be able to or not. There's a pretty big glare, but need 2 more. Well, like I said, we need at least 2 more. Had a good pileup going there until I had to QSY because of wind link. It's one of the hard things with wind link is it doesn't really check to see if there's anything else going on other than other wind link on that frequency. They just spin up. It makes it tough. There's not really much else you can do other than wait until it's done, which could take minutes, or change frequency, which is what I did. was a station with a P in there. Ah, K4SP. Gotcha. Virginia. He's booming in. Good to get you in the log, man. That should be Sean. Gotcha. So that call I got before was Sean, who was a student of mine in LICW. And he's now an instructor. Actually, he's an associate instructor. But it's kind of cool to see him go from missed a letter there. WB. Man, that took a lot of sending. Up and down. North Carolina. So we had a little bit of a lull there. So like I said, that N4XDS, that's pretty sure that's Sean. He was a student of mine at LICW, and he was good right from the get-go. In fact, when he was in BC1, I actually mentioned to Howard that we might want to look at him as instructor material, and now he's in the associate instructor pool. So it's kind of cool to see a student go from, you know, basic, not knowing anything about CW, to being an instructor. He was also my 10th contact, so thanks, man. I appreciate it. So we'll call CQ a few more times here and see what happens. Pretty sure that's Sean. Let's just double check his call sign. Let me make sure I'm not messing that up. I'm almost positive that's him. Yeah, that's Sean. I thought so. That's Sean. Gotcha. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Huh. Man, he's up and down. He sent me his location. He sent me his QTH, but I couldn't copy the whole thing. He's up and down really bad. I got a W and some L's in North Carolina, but he's doing one of these. He's gone. I'm not sure where it went. 40's getting a little wonky now, I'm afraid. All right, well. Man, I cannot make you out. Man. I mean, he's just gone. He'll come back for a second, and then he just disappears. Gotcha. key's bouncing today. I gotta adjust it. Actually, let's not ride him in a WeGo. I slowed down because he was standing slower. He's just gone. Like, this is weird. He's there and then he just completely disappears. Very strange. Okay. NE4TN. All right, we got a lull and I've got to get rolling here, so I think I'm going to call QRT. Man, my setting's horrible today. Okay. Now somebody's tuning up on frequency. It was one of those mornings. That's all right. Okay, so I apologize to that one station. I think I got the right call. It was really hard because he was up and down. Like I said, you'll hear it in the video. He came in and out. I'd get part of what he was sending, and then he would just disappear. That was this guy right here. I think I got that call right. I'm not 100% sure. But we got 14, possibly 15 in the log in about 23 minutes, which isn't amazing, but I did have to change frequencies and call CQ a bunch of times again to get things back on track. So all in all, I can't say enough good things about this kind of setup, and it doesn't have to be a Wolf River Coils antenna. In fact, right now I'm not sure if you can get them. I know that they had on their order page that, you know, one of the guys was ill and they weren't going to be selling stuff until they were back healthy again, which I get. But any of these short loaded coil setups with a 17-foot whip, like the Chelegant's MC750, that kind of thing, these things work great. You know, it's simple. They work good. They're easy to set up. They're easy to take down. You don't have to worry about putting stuff in trees and get yelled at by park rangers and stuff. Like I said, if I'm out in the middle of the woods someplace, I'm not too worried about throwing an antenna up in a tree. But at a place like this, they kind of get a little weird about putting stuff in the trees. So like I said, this kind of setup, if you're looking for something easy that just works, this kind of setup works awesome. 17-foot whip, and the nice thing about a 17-foot whip actually is a little bit longer. This one's 213 inches, so it's slightly longer. But the nice thing about that is, without the coil, it's resonant on everything from 20 and up, right? So I don't need anything, and you just change the length of the whip. It's awesome. And with that little coil in there, I can work 40. Got the little tap with the little power poles on there, so I can short across the coil, so I can switch to 20 real fast just by hooking those up. That immediately takes me to 20 without having to take the coil out. I can't take credit for inventing that, right? That's been around for a while. But yeah, A91 got the job done today. I don't think I would have wanted to try to be QRP today. The band conditions were so-so. Like I said, you could hear those calls come in and out, up and down, up and down. There's a lot of QSB. Signal strength was in and out. Most of them were in the, you know, mid fives, but I think if I was QRP, I would have been right at the noise floor, and it would have been hard today. And like I said, I just didn't have time for that. I'm hoping, looks like the weather's not gonna be great tomorrow. Or maybe if I get a chance before school starts to get out and activate again, it probably won't be until Sunday. It looks like the weather's gonna be halfway decent Sunday. So I will try to get out and do another activation, because school starts on, well, for teachers on Tuesday. So I'll be going back to work on Tuesday, and then things will get tight as far as time is concerned. I did not get out and get as many activations done this summer as I wanted to. The weather really just didn't cooperate. Sitting out in the rain isn't super fun when you're doing this kind of stuff. It was kind of a rainy summer. Last summer was too, oddly enough. But yeah, so like I said, 891, you know, it's got its issues. The menu structure's bad, you know, things like that. But it's a great radio overall. I'm really glad I bought it. And everybody who says just get one, they're right. It's an awesome radio. I do think I need to adjust this key up a little tighter. I was getting some bouncing today. This is my favorite key, but I might need to tighten it up a little bit. I was a little ham-fisted today. I don't know if you probably noticed in the video, but you'll hear a lot of bouncing and me missing, you know, too many dits or not enough dits or things like that. I was just off today. But yeah, all in all, we got the job done. Like I said, we got either 14 or 15 in the log. I really appreciate everybody hunting me today. Like I said, I'll try to get out and get at least one more of these done here before work starts back up again. So at any rate, everybody, I really do appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully that one wasn't too weird and disjointed, but it's like that sometimes. But at any rate, thank you so much for watching. And as always, 7-3.